slight delay, and we'd just like to thank you for joining this evening. And tonight we are going to be telling you all about our amazing products and our online business opportunity as well. So we'll get started straight away with the lovely Paula, who will be telling you all about our amazing products.
Thanks, Sara, and hi everyone, welcome to this evening's Zoom. I am going to be sharing with you our wonderful Juice Plus products. Now, I got introduced to the products at an event similar to this, but actually it was at the Millennium Hotel that James had just spoken about, but the one in Knightsbridge, and I was absolutely blown away by them. I didn't feel like I needed them. I thought I was healthy enough, but when I heard what you're going to hear from me this evening, and I heard the stories from other people and saw that they were completely backed by science, I just thought, absolute no-brainer. I've got to get these into my body. Couldn't wait to get started. As I said, I was healthy anyway, so I didn't feel that I would get the results other people were raving about, but I was pleasantly surprised, because after starting taking the premium capsules, which I'll run through in a second, I just felt immediate amounts of much more energy, and 6 years later, I've been taking them for 6 years. I'm full of energy all the time. I just feel that feeling like I should feel. I used to be the kind of person who was always, needed an afternoon nap. Not that I always had one, but I always felt like I needed one. And then you start lacking concentration. And I, like everyone else, I used to get like the seasonal colds and the odd sick days and things like that. I haven't had one day sick since I started. This is my 7th winter with, so far, touch wood, I haven't had one day sick at all. Absolutely love them, feel better than I've ever felt, and I can't wait to share them with you. So basically, our main products are the premium capsules, which are the 3 bottles you see there, the red, the green, and the purple. And basically what they are 30 raw fruits and vegetables and berries in capsules. So we all know that the more fruits and vegetables we eat, the healthier we are. They just, fill our, they're just absolutely full of all the things that help to keep us healthy, all of our cells healthy, but we just don't eat enough. And if you, next slide, please, James. And you can see here how little fruits and vegetables we eat. So almost 90% of adults are not getting enough vegetables into their diet. Almost 60% of adults are not getting enough fruits. And then you go over to the kids and it's even worse. 96% of kids are not getting enough fruits and vegetables, and over 70% of youngsters, which basically means as a nation, we are just not getting enough to help keep us healthy. So what the Juice Plus capsules do is they help to bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating. Next slide, please. So you can see here the blend that goes into the, I'll start with the fruits. And they're whole food, so they're not like the regular vitamins, because they're not vitamins, they're whole food supplements, so don't mistake them for vitamins. Normal regular vitamins are just synthetic made, and they're not bioavailable because the body doesn't recognize them, and most of them just get flushed out with little benefit. With the Juice Plus capsules, they're totally bioavailable, which means the body absorbs them, and they absorb them because they recognize them because it is food, which is exactly what our body is designed to eat to keep healthy. They flood the body at a cellular level with all the essential antioxidants, phytonutrients, and other nutrients that help to keep us healthy from the fruits and vegetables, and the outstanding benefits that you get from having that amount of fruits and vegetables. So you can see here apple, orange, pineapple, cherries, peach, and so on every single day from the fruit blend, and whole food because you're getting the whole food. So instead of like what you would get in a supermarket, like an orange, where you would peel the orange usually and just eat the inside, you get in the peel and usually in all the things that we usually throw out of the fruits and vegetables is where the most nutrition is. So you're getting all of that nutrition from in the capsules. So you take two fruit every day, going on to the vegetables, you're getting a blend of all these essential leafy greens and green vegetables that, you know, a lot of people don't even like, let alone, you know, and they just don't have them every single day, even if they do like them. I like kale, but I mean, what, I probably eat it once every few weeks. So that means that I'm only getting the nutrition once every few weeks. But with the capsules, you're getting them every single day. So the nutrients from broccoli, kale, spinach and all of the other vegetables there. And then getting onto the berries. Now we all know how many health benefits are in berries, but it's very difficult, especially at this time of year, to get a good range of berries into your diet. And also, if you can get them, they've probably been shipped across the world. They're not the best quality, and they're also really, really expensive, especially at this time of year. So every day in your berry blend, you're getting bilberries, blueberries, pomegranate, elderberries, all of those berries that you can see there. So you're getting basically just all the nutrition from those berries. So from what you can see there, fruits, vegetables and berries, 30 every single day into your diet. Thanks, James. Next slide, thanks. And so this is Bill, our cranberry farmer. Now, Juice Plus have got, they have selected farms all over the world, and they select them for their quality. So what they do is they grow them to their peak nutrition. So unlike the ones that you see in the supermarket that have been picked weeks and weeks before because they've got to be transported, you know, all over the country or the world, sitting in the supermarket, sitting in your fruit bowl. And if they're picked at their peak nutrition, then peak ripeness, they would have gone off by the time you actually buy them. So you're getting all of the high level of nutrition right to the end there. And then what they do is they juice them. That's the word that I forgot last week. And they juice them at a speed that keeps all the nutrients in. And then they take away the water, the sugar and the fiber. And basically what is left, they dry them at a temperature that keeps all the nutrition in. And what's left is just the powders of all those essential micronutrients, phytochemicals, antioxidants, all those things that help to keep us healthy. And then they encapsulate all the powders into the capsules that I've just showed you. So absolute genius way of getting all that nutrition into your body every day. Thanks, James. So as well as Juice Plus, having the capsules for adults and adults being able to get the health benefits, we are absolutely passionate of helping the whole family. And Juice Plus have got this amazing program called Healthy Starts for Families program. Now, any parent would absolutely love this program because when an adult buys the capsules that I've just shown you, they're eligible to get their child's absolutely free. So from the age of 4 to 21, if they're in full-time education, at younger age, they get chewables. And once they get to a certain age, they're eligible for the capsules. So the whole family can enjoy the high levels of nutrition. Now, there's been over 1.5 million children all over the world taking part in the Healthy Starts for Families program, and a staggering 96% of children reaping health benefits, which is absolutely amazing. My daughter's been taking them since she was 5. She's now 12. And amazingly, she also, like me, hasn't had one day sick since she started them. So as a mother, I absolutely love these and I recommend them. Aaron, thanks, James. So they're the chewables. They come in little pouches, and children think that they're eating sweets, but actually they're having their 5 a day plus. Well, so absolutely genius way of getting all of those fruits and vegetables that your child probably has never even eaten or would probably turn the nose up at, and they can get them in a really delicious chewable and get all those health benefits. Next slide, please, James. So you can see here some of the results that I was talking about. So you've got, like, after 1 year, participants of 71% of them, of children and teenagers, eating less fast foods and soft drinks. 89% are more aware of their health, 71% drinking more water, and 61% eating more fruits and vegetables, which is absolutely amazing. And as a mum, I've seen my daughter, you know, she absolutely loves fruits and vegetables. She's not keen on fast food. She loves biscuits and crisps, but not things like McDonald's and things like that. She drinks water all the time. So I can say, yeah, definitely put me as a percentage on there. Don't be surprised if your child starts saying, Mummy, can I have some broccoli, or can I have some spinach? Because what you put into your body starts to crave. So if you're feeding, if your child is having lots of junk food, it will naturally start craving more junk food, not just child, but adults as well. It's just the way we work. Put lots of high levels of nutrition into your body, and your body just naturally starts to crave it. So absolutely essential for your children to get these nutrients in their body at such a young age, and it just sets them up for life. Thanks, James. And so it's not just me and whoever put you on the call this evening who's saying how amazing the products are. They are the world's most researched nutritional product in the world. We've now got almost 40 gold standard clinical studies backing their outstanding health benefits. And just a sample of what we've got here with what's going on in the world at the moment. I'm sure we all know what's going on in the world at the moment. There's never, ever been a better time to keep ourselves healthy. And the Juice Plus capsules have got 4 clinical studies showing that they help to support the immune system. So that's a good enough reason to take them at the moment. Let alone all the other benefits. They help to protect the DNA. They've got a skin health study. So if you take them, don't be surprised if people start saying to you, you know, what have you done? They won't be saying, where have you been on holiday at the moment, because we're not going on holiday, but they'll say, you know, have you changed your skincare? Like, what have you done? You absolutely glow. We call it the Juice Plus glow. And not making any claims, but my dad had really bad eczema for 20 years and nothing worked. And he started taking the capsules that I've just shown you. And after 3 months, his eczema completely cleared up. As I said, not making any claims, but they work for him. We've got dental health study. We've got a study on oxidative stress, and also cardiovascular health. And also another good one at the moment is with what's happening at the moment is they help to reduce inflammation in the body. All ill health and disease and everything stems from some kind of inflammation in the body. So it's essential to keep those levels low. So our Juice Plus capsules help to reduce the inflammation levels. Thanks, James. And so we've also got our omegas. Now these are absolutely amazing. They are not like the omegas that you'd normally be used to, because they're not made of fish. Basically, we don't use any, we just use plants. So they're made of all the plants that you can see from the oils. Algae oil there is what the fish eats at the bottom of the sea, and what they take out of the fish. Basically, we cut out the fish, go straight to the source, go straight to the plant and get the oil from there. Okay, the benefits of having plant-based omegas is you don't get the fishy smell and taste. You don't get the plastic residues, toxins, or the mercury, and you know, the amazing for vegetarians and vegans. Now omegas are essential in the body to help keep your brain healthy, your heart healthy, your eyes healthy, your joints, your skin, and they're amazing for hormone health as well. So people that are going through menopause or any other kind of hormonal kind of things, they help to balance the hormones as well. So again, just like the other capsules, they just help every single cell in the body. And they're a blend of not just like the regular omegas that you see, which are normally just 3 and 6. We have got 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So you've got 5 omegas in here. So they're an absolute must-have. I love them. Thanks, James. So as well as our capsules, we've got our amazing complete range. I absolutely love every single product in this range. And as the name suggests, complete, what they are is a complete meal. So anything here, whether it's the bar, the soup, or the plant protein, commonly used as a shake, the chocolate and the vanilla that you can see there. If that was on a plate, the contents were on a plate, it would have everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So to have 17 of the fruits and vegetables that I've just shown you from the capsules, 19 grams of plant protein, so totally vegan, carbohydrates from root vegetables, all the right out of dietary fiber and everything else that you can see there. So really, really healthy, full of superfoods. You've got the chocolate and fruit bars. The chocolate bars are absolutely delicious. You would never ever believe that you're eating a really healthy snack or meal. The soups I'm absolutely addicted to at the moment. At the moment, I just basically, says to making a pan with milk, I just literally pour it in a cup and pour some hot water in out the kettle, stir it up and drink it like that. I absolutely love them. And the shakes, I'm addicted to them as well. I haven't got an addictive personality until it comes to Juice Plus. I love everything about them. But what I love is how good they make me feel. So I have either a shake for breakfast, or I make a smoothie bowl. And if you're making a shake, just put some milk or plant like soya milk or something, put it in the blender with a banana or some other fruit, or you have to put anything else in. You've got a delicious breakfast. It gives you a really healthy breakfast, gives you lots of energy. Vegan, gluten-free, low GI, keeps you going all morning. So, and the good thing about the complete range is because they're so super healthy, you can use them as a meal replacement. So if you want to lose weight, then these are an excellent way of losing weight. And people use them as a meal replacement for weight loss, get absolutely amazing results. You don't have to use them for weight loss. Thanks, James. Next slide, please. Now we've got the Uplift, which is amazing if you just want that instant energy lift. So you're just having that afternoon dip, or your kids have kept you up, or whatever reason you're feeling tired. Just a powder that is full of, it's just made really from mango, guava, lemon peel, which is packed full of essential B vitamins, so completely natural. The caffeine is from yerba mate plant, if that's how you say it, and it's a natural caffeine, so it's not like your regular energy drinks where they're full of chemicals, they're full of caffeine from chemicals, and they're full of sugars and all sorts of other kind of rubbish. This is a health drink basically that just puts you up to where you should be feeling, if just giving you the right amount of energy. So you're not getting that like huge spike, you're just getting that I feel great feeling. So these are amazing. Thanks, James. And so that is it. We've got our capsules for to maintain our health. I call them my nutritional safety belt or my health insurance. So amazing for the whole family. And as I said, children get theirs free, which is an absolute no-brainer in my eyes. You've got the complete range for nutritionally balanced meal or snack. And then you've got your lift for natural energy and performance. So if you haven't tried the products, highly recommend it that you give them a go. Give whatever you feel like a go, but I just would start with all of them, but it's totally up to you what you want to start with. You're gonna get health benefits, you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna absolutely love them. So if you want any more information, go to whoever brought you on the call this evening. They'll be happy to help you out. Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you, Paula. We really appreciate that. It was absolutely amazing as always, and we most definitely have the best products. So we are going to hear from some people this evening who have had an amazing experience with the products and with the business as well. And up first, we've got our lovely Cole.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Very good. How's Bump coming along?
Yeah, it's coming along well. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for having me. And yeah, so the bump, you just thrown me off now.
Sorry.
All I can think about is the bump. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, my wife's pregnant. For anyone who doesn't know, my wife's pregnant with our first child. We found out it's going to be a boy, so we're very, very well. I'm very, very happy. Yeah, and it's really, really good. And to be honest, I think it was the health journey that I went on from finding a company like Juice Plus and the products like Juice Plus that really helped with that. Obviously, we can't put it down to the products, but basically, before I found Juice Plus, I was a really unhealthy young man in a sense of eating the wrong things, drinking the wrong things, wrong lifestyle, and it just didn't help my body. It didn't help my mind. And I was introduced to it just at the start of the last lockdown by a colleague of mine as our work dried up. And she said she's going to go and work online and she's got her own business. I said, oh, well, what is it? She said, actually, it's really suited right now because it's all about health and well-being and getting yourself immune system stronger and things like this. I said, okay, no problem. Let's have a look at it. I needed an income, but I also needed to start thinking about my health with what was happening and spreading across the world at the time. So I had a look at it and I decided to try the capsules and absolutely loved them. I mean, I do have an addictive personality, Paula, so I literally got addicted to them straight away, but addicted to the feeling and to what they were doing for my body. I was feeling better. I was looking better. I had some back acne that just completely cleared up at the time. My skin was getting better. And above all, I was making positive changes to my habits, which was fantastic. You know, it got to the point they focused. You join programs and free programs that the company offers, which are fantastic, such as Kickstart 10 at the moment. But the one I joined was Get Your Body Back, right? And it got me drinking more water. It got me sleeping better. And then it got me to try out the shakes. And then I tried the bars and everything. And what you find is the more good things you put in your body, the more good things your body wants. And it was just amazing. So I decided to introduce my friends and my family to it. I joined the business. And lo and behold, they got amazing results as well. And not only that, we all started earning money all together from it. So I got my first promotion in my first month. No, I got 2 promotions in my first month. I've then since then started building a team and they get promotions. And then I've hit PB, which is when you get a certain level of income each month. And it's just been a whirlwind. And I can't thank Cara enough who introduced me, but I can't thank everyone in the community enough as well. And I highly recommend that you, first of all, try the products, but right now you join the business at the same time because there's never been a better time. I've just watched people like them, Sara and Paula, and everyone who is on these calls each week just absolutely fly over the last 6 months. And you just get inspired every single day by the people, by the products, and by the company itself. So that's just a little bit about my story. And thank you for having me again, Sara. And yeah, I'll hand it back over to you. I recommend everyone try these products for real.
Thank you so much, Carl. And it's so true. These products are absolutely amazing. They work so well alongside the business opportunity. And I love what you said about what your friend said to you. It's really crucial timing for what we have now because people are so much more focused on health right now. We should be all the time, obviously, but it's just heightened that recently. And to be able to offer, you know, the 2 main things, health and wealth, health and finances together, you know, we have the perfect business opportunity. So thank you so much, Carl. And up next we have got Stefan. You just need to unmute yourself if you're on, Stefan.
So I can speak already. Yeah. Hey guys, so my name is Stefan. Not too many guys know me yet, but basically a bit of info about myself. I'm a personal trainer from 12 years and I finished all of my certificates and I went to school to do that in England. So basically for the last 12 years, I kept myself like quite fit and healthy. In general, this is like really big part of my life. And actually Juice Plus was introduced to me by that lovely girl, which is Millie. You all know her probably, yeah. So actually when she stepped into my life, I've been drifting a bit because this summer I went to Greece and I slack off a bit with my diet and nutrition. And after coming back from there, I was struggling a bit with my health, with my energy levels. And so basically when we met each other, she said that I'm supposed to jump on capsules first and see how it goes. She actually gave me a couple of free samples, which was for about like 2 weeks. And literally after 3-4 days, guys, I started to waking up much earlier. Like literally my energy levels were like off the roof. Actually, she convinced me to start using Uplift before my workouts instead of my pre-workouts, which I usually use. And that made massive difference to, basically how I perform in the gym in general, which, it's like super amazing thing. And actually after a month, we started to talk about, joining the business. And actually I decided to do that and I'm smashing it. I'm basically, guys, in 6 weeks, I'm like literally 1 order away this month to hit SP. So basically how I did it, I implemented Juice Plus into my clients' personal training. So basically, like, because over my career, I trained so many people and I know how proper supplementation and nutrition is for everyone, especially like literally Paula said about this really, really hard period of time which we have this year. Don't get me wrong, guys, but all of my clients praising the product. I actually set up my own group on Facebook, which is called East Beast. And my clients are posting their meals, posting the capsules they are taking. All of them are basically the performance in the gym and in the life, in normal life, like skyrocket up. So what can I say, guys? Like, that's one of the most amazing products I ever used. And literally, believe me, guys, I went through a lot of different companies, and that one is, like, in my opinion, top in the world. So like, if I can give you any type of advice as a trainer, as a person who fitness and nutrition and supplementation is really, really important, jump on it as quick as you can and you will see the massive difference in your life. Nice one, guys.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. And a huge congratulations on your success so far. Hi, Billy. Oh, it's so, I love seeing couples in the business together, because how nice that you get to do it together, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't it?
Really,
really good. Yeah. Oh, well done, Millie, and well done, Stefan, on your promotion, which is literally on the edge by the sounds of it. In 6 weeks as well. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's going really well, and I want to put like as many of my new clients on the product as well, because it's like really, really great company and really, really great products. Yeah.
Of course, and it's like you said, once you feel the benefits for yourself, you automatically want to share it,
yes,
don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your story tonight. You're amazing. Thank you. Up next, we've got Vicky Walters.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Can I just say, you look bloody lovely.
Oh God, I've had an horrendous day, so thank you so much.
Well, it's done you well. You look so good. You've done so well.
Thank you. And you just want to away and tell us all about.
Yeah, of course. So my journey is a little bit different. I had my daughter just over 7 years ago, nearly 8 years ago now, really. Went on the products to lose weight, got talked into joining the business, and so I didn't really do very well and kind of gave it up. But one thing that never changed was my love for the product. So I continued to use the capsules after I lost weight. And then I had my second baby February last year and had a bit of a rough year. And March this year, I was like looking in the mirror, tears, like, oh my God, got to change. So I got back on the products, joined the business as well at the same time. And I just kind of went from there. I just literally just shared my journey, lost 3.5 stone, and got to QSSC, built up a team. Quick shout out to Kim, who's on the call tonight, who reconfirmed SP today. So really proud of Kim. Just really, really loving the journey. Like, the community is amazing, the products are amazing, and yeah, that's it really. Like, I think you just get such a good vibe from everybody you kind of meet in these calls, and you know, people don't really believe it until they're in it, and once they are in it, it's just really, really lovely. So yeah, that's my journey, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Oh, well done, Vicky. That was absolutely amazing. It's so lovely to hear your story, and we're so excited to see what the future holds for you. And it's so true. Like, it's the whole environment, isn't it? It's definitely the most amazing part of our business, is the, you know, the positivity and everything else that you're around. And
absolutely,
thank you, Vicky. It really is. We're so fortunate to have found something that we actually enjoy. Thank you very much. And up next, we've got Rosie Smith.
There we go. I'm on mute.
Rosie. Oh, yeah, I think so. I can slightly.
Let me turn it up a bit more. Is that better? Fab. Okay. Hey. So, well, good to go, Sara. Yeah.
Yes, we are. Sorry, I was talking away, but I think I was muted. But yes, welcome. Sorry.
Really, really honoured to be asked to speak on this. But you know, all these amazing journeys we've had have come from so many different places, which is the biggest thing of all. But sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to realise that you're not happy. May sound really bizarre, which happened to me 5-6 years ago. I was widowed at 30 years old through suicide. He took his own life in my back garden. So my life health spiraled out of control. It was on Valentine's Day. It was the worst time ever. Then health, weight, you name it, everything went on. So then fast forward to the following year, when I was like, do you know what? I've got to do something. So I found Michelle, joined the plan in the June of 2016, then joined the business the month later. And I just went with it. I just rolled with it. I wasn't confident. I was not the person that's sitting here now on the camera. And I just rolled with it. And I kept being consistent. I kept going. And then the magic happened. And this is the only way I can sort of say it, is a lot of people say that I'm an inspiration because of going through that at such a young age was awful, but it's grown me to who I am today. And that seems to have paid off in 2020. Now, 2020 hasn't been the greatest year for us all. Well, it has, but hasn't, type thing. I gave birth in lockdown. The middle of May, I gave birth to my second boy. Yeah, my second boy, your face, Sara. Second boy. And literally it was petrifying, but it was also very eye-opening for the whole business side of it, because literally I was just like, hold on, I can visualize that I want this to run perfectly because of this. I can put this into the business. And then somewhere out of nowhere, 2 weeks after giving birth, Shell and Shannon got me on a call, and they were like, right, let's build you up. Let's get you this SC bonus, which I did SC 2 years ago. So out of magic, visualization, I went for it. And the 2nd of June, we literally had the call. By the end of June, I built one leg to SP, and then I'd reconfirmed the first SC and got an SP. Then July, which was I did the triple, was literally I reconfirmed the SC, that team meet reconfirmed SP, and I went QSSC in the July. So I went for the triple, and I just kept running with it, bearing in mind my little boy was born the middle of May, so there's no excuse in this game. And then it just went absolutely crazy, and I'm now touching distance of the £1,000 bonus that's going to go in my bank on the 10th of December to reconfirm. I've got my team on board this call, and I'm just so blessed to actually be on this. All of them are on now, and the biggest tip I can say is you may hit rock bottom, you may be at the worst place, but I tell you what, the only way is up. And Karina, I'm going to give a shout out to, she hit SP 2 days ago, 25 days in. So, and they're all there, and I'm not looking at the comments, but no, that's pretty much me. I've come from a widow at 30 years old to someone that's transformed, and in total I've lost about 5 stone, probably from the very beginning I did 3 stone, then I got married, and then obviously now I'm postpartum 6 months, and it's absolutely amazing. So hope I didn't ramble for too long, but that's me.
OMG, Rosie. That was amazing. It was like really like an emotional roller coaster. I was really teary, and then at the end, he was just like, "Oh yeah, and by the way, I lost 5 stone." Like, that's incredible.
Like, in them fight, you know, that's why my journey is so like different, and the business is so different, and it's for everyone, and I wouldn't be where I am today without JP, and the best is yet to come. You know, definitely.
That is just the most amazing journey, Rosie. We're so happy for you and what this business has done for you so far. And, you know, just thank you for sharing. And I've no doubt that you'll be getting that £1,000 bonus 2 weeks before Christmas. And that way is up, heading into the busiest time of the year. That's literally given me goosebumps hearing you speak. Thank you so much for joining tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you. So up next, I think it's me. So welcome to me. I'll just dive straight in. You might have seen me on the call a few times. You might hear me speak briefly, but you've got me tonight. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey with Juice Plus.
And I interview you, Sara.
Yes, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah. So because I think you deserve that. You know, you are such a superstar. And before you start, I want to just tell everyone a little bit about my perception of you when I first came to see your event. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything bad at all. I mean, really, it's seriously impressive. Because I came to an event, someone told me, oh, there's this great event going on in London, and it's up in Islington. And there's this woman, you know, who's running it, and she's just doing it all herself. And, you know, she's got her team there, but, you know, she's just doing it. And so I went along, and I went downstairs to this wonderful space, which was all dedicated to for our event, your event rather. And the product display was all up the front. There was a microphone. There was like a big, you know, banner display about Juice Plus as well. And then what was incredible was there was a lot of food laid out. And then we all were eating a wonderful meal, all as part of your presentation. And I just remember talking to you and just saying, well, who are you? Where is your upline? And no disrespect to your upline, you know, you said, well, I just never see her. He's never really around. And I thought, wow, who is this person? You know, because to be such a self-starter like this is really, really impressive. So with that sort of intro, would you tell us how you got to that point?
Oh, thank you so much, James. Honestly, I will pre-warn you, I've had loads of meetings for my son today, so I'm feeling a little bit emotional, and you're just going to send me over the edge. But thank you so much. That was really kind. And we really miss our events. We have a lot of fun. And what's actually really funny about our events, we have like the work side of it, so we tell all of our guests and people that are coming to see the products and the business, and they get there at, you know, 8 p.m, and then we do the business and the product presentation, everything, and then, you know, our sort of guests normally leave by about 10ish because it's normally a weekday, and then the party starts and we're there till like 2 in the morning. So yeah, they're fun events, and you're all welcome as soon as we're able to have them back up and running. All get yourself down to Islington. Got a lot to live up to now after but yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about my journey. So I say I'll take you back to 2012, but don't worry, it's not going to be like a 10-hour story. But my sort of journey into how I joined Juice Plus did really start around about in 2012. So I was a young mum to my son Harry. I had him when I was 21, and I went straight back to, like, when he was about 1, I think it was, I went straight back to work and straight back to college. So I've been studying accountancy, which I absolutely love. I'm a bit of a numbers geek and would like to go back to it one day eventually. But it was also one of the things, and I think any sort of, you know, working mums, I always say I really take my hat off to you, because waking up at, you know, whatever time to rush out the door at 7 in the morning and drop your kids off to granny's or to a breakfast club or whatever it is, and then studying and then working and then getting home at 7 p.m, I found that on its own really, really challenging. Yeah, let alone the fact that by the time you've paid your childcare costs, it's almost not worth being at work. So that's sort of the situation I was in. But I did actually really enjoy studying accountancy, and was really determined to build a successful career. I had been in a hostel from when I was 16 years old, and we didn't have much at all growing up. And I'd always just been really, really that's, I don't know if James said about the self-starter thing, but I think that's maybe where it comes from, is that I think it's a lot of the motivational videos I listen to, and they say, what's the one quality that you look for in someone, and you can tell that they're going to be, you know, someone who is a go-getter. And I think what they say is hunger. And I really love that, because it's the hunger for the success, for this, you know, wanting to do better and change your circumstances and be independent. And that really what it was for me. And I just wanted to be able to give my kids what I'd never had growing up, just that really stable background. So fast forward a little while, Harry turned 2, and we started to notice signs of autism. And I was absolutely petrified. I didn't know what autism was. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it would mean for Harry. I didn't know what it would mean for us as a family. So that straight away triggered a lot of stress and anxiety. And there's literally months and months and months of paperwork and assessments and reviews and the diagnosis. The process is horrendous, if I'm honest. It's really, really stressful, along with all the other stress and worry. So alongside all of that, it led to a severe breakdown in the relationship with me and my employer. Any mums on the call who have that, you know, sort of 9-to-5 job, you can probably relate that your employer might not be that sympathetic if your child's not feeling well, they've got an appointment, you know, it doesn't tend to go down very well. So I eventually lost my job because of that. And then I started to suffer really badly with depression and anxiety. And a little while after that, I started to suffer with alopecia. So it's something that I'd suffered with as when I was young. I was in a fire when I was little, when I was really small, when I was 5. And then I had it through my teenage years, but then it came back like for just horrendously. I'd never had it this bad. And I lost all of my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and really quickly as well. I mean, like in the space of a few months. And that's actually something that I've only started speaking about probably in the last few months, because it's just something that, you know, I think we all have that one thing that we're like, oh, and that is most definitely that for me. So within a few months, I'd lost my job, I'd lost my career, I'd lost all of my hair, I was depressed, I was anxious, I literally wouldn't leave the house. And I cannot stress enough for like how down I was at that time. I just couldn't see a way out. I couldn't see it ever getting better. I just felt so hopeless. I couldn't even leave the house. I wouldn't go and take my son to school. I had to get my sisters to go and take my son to nursery, because I just was so paranoid of leaving the house. There was just absolutely no way that I'd go out. And I was on a really high dosage of antidepressants and anxiety medication, which was just basically, you know, enabling me to get out of bed and get through the day. But, you know, a knock-on effect of antidepressants is a lot of weight gain as well. So on top of that, I started gaining weight, and I was just the unhappiest I'd ever been. It was like my whole life had just been ripped upside down in, you know, a year, and it was just I couldn't see a way out. And I was also in a lot of debt at the time as well. And I think, you know, financial pressure is one of the worst pressures that anyone could go through, you know, dreading the postman, or having bills coming out that you can't afford, or those red letters and you've got no way of paying it. I just used to never even open them. I'd hide them. I'd literally cheer if the postman just walked straight past. So I was just at home in a really, really bad place, and I couldn't ever see things getting better. But it did, don't worry, it does, it cheers up, I promise. So I eventually came across Juice Plus online, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have, and I was intrigued, but I was really, really scared. And I do like to stress that point, because it's so normal. If you're watching this for the first time, or you're looking at the business opportunity for the first time, it's so normal to feel scared. Like, it's something new. You might see people and you think, God, I couldn't do what they do. But honestly, when I first started, I wouldn't even unmute myself on a Zoom call like this. I had my camera off. I wouldn't unmute myself. I wouldn't post a picture of myself. There was no way I was doing a live video. So if I can do this and build myself up from that rock bottom, honestly, any person can do this. I was the biggest skeptic, but I was really, really intrigued because these people looked like they were having so much fun. They would just always seem to be out enjoying themselves. They had, you know, they were making friends, they were traveling, they were shopping, they were lunching, they were going to these lovely events. And obviously they were making money as well. And it just really, really sort of captivated me. And I thought I could do that. Like I could, you know what really actually drew me in was the fact that I didn't have to see anyone. I thought I could do that from home. I ain't got to see or talk to anyone. That sounds all right. I'll give that a go. So I did eventually sign up after 8 months. So don't be me. The first rule lesson of this evening. So 8 months later, I said yes to the business and the products at the same time. And I built my business sharing my journey. And that's what I love about this company. And I think Stefan said it earlier. We're not sellers, we're sharers. Once you use these incredible products, I promise you, you're going to want to share them. You're going to want to shout about them. Your friends and family are going to be saying to you, what are you using? What are you taking? You know, you're glowing, you look incredible, your energy levels are through the roof. Those are your customers. And that is honestly how you will build your business. So I started losing weight. I felt amazing and my energy levels went through the roof. Again, for me, that was a miracle because I'd always suffered with anemia. I never had any energy. I couldn't wake up. I'd be snappy and miserable all throughout the day. And then on top of that, you know, the depression and the antidepressants obviously contributed to that as well. And within a couple of months of being on the premium capsules, and the premium capsules are the strongest ones, and within a couple of months of being on them, I started waking up at 5 a.m. Like that was unheard of me. I just had so much energy. And I actually thought, so the capsules, for anyone who doesn't know, the capsules last 4 months. And when my subscription finished, I didn't renew it because I thought, no, it can't be them. It can't, you know, you just don't sort of link the two together. And within a couple of weeks of not having my capsules, I was right back to feeling as drained as I did before. So it is the capsules, they do work. Don't stop taking your capsules. Little lesson for you, don't try it, they do work. But yeah, within a few months I was able to come off of my antidepressants and my anxiety medication. And that on its own was an absolute miracle. I'd been trying to come off of those for years. Anyone who's on them, you'll know that that's not easy at all. And no medical claims. Obviously, I'm not saying our capsules cure depression. It was obviously an accumulation of things and looking after myself better. I started exercising because I just had all of this extra energy. I'd never exercised. I weren't, you know, one of them gym bunnies, but I just fancied it because I had so much extra energy. And I lost a total 5.5 stone on plan, and I'd never, ever, ever felt better. But the most important thing for me, obviously I'm going to talk about the financial benefits of the business, you know, the fact that I lost this weight and I was able to come off of my medication and stuff. The most amazing, valuable thing for me that this business has done, it's given me back, and it's given me my confidence back. I can't stress that enough. From where I was when I started to where I am now, I'm like the old Sara again. You know, I socialise, I have friends, I go out, I don't isolate myself, I talk to people, not just on my phone, although I do that a lot on my phone as well. But honestly, the confidence that this business has given me is just, for me, absolutely priceless. Juice Plus did actually save me. It really, really did. I do dread to think where I'd be without Juice Plus. I think I'd still be probably sat at home depressed, eating rubbish TV, watching Jeremy Carl's not on anymore, is it? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't specifically name one show. But I've made loads of friends. We have an incredible team. We've got an amazing support network. We have, you know, we travel all over the place. Our events are the best. I shouldn't say that, but they are. We have a lot of fun. I feel really bad for any of our team members who've joined, you know, since lockdown, and you haven't been able to experience that, because it is one of the main parts of our team, is the socialising and the events. I'm just more positive, I'm happier, I'm healthier. Financially, I earn a lot more now than I did when I was working full time. My partner is self-employed, so throughout lockdown he had zero income. And can you just imagine for a second what would have happened if I hadn't started Juice Plus all them years ago? We would have had nothing. We've got 2 kids. We would have had absolutely nothing. Like, thank God we did say yes, or I did say yes, and I did start a plan B. And I think it's just really important now to be starting, you know, a plan B business or a secondary income rather than relying on one income. You know, if there's one of the lessons this year's definitely taught us is that your income or your job is never as secure as what we think, unfortunately, obviously, but there's been hundreds of thousands of job losses. So why not spend an extra hour out of your day building a business up in your spare time? Because if I hadn't have done it all that time ago, then I wouldn't be where I am now.
So Sara,
and that's me.
amazing. So a lot of people on the call are going to be thinking, well, look, she sounds just really incredible. And, you know, a lot of people are going to want to know a little bit more of the inside track. And this is where we turn into your 5 top tips. So let's say someone's sitting there and say, well, Sara, I want this success. I want the success that you're talking about, right? And obviously an awful lot of people have gone national marketing director, going PMD, you know, it's a very exciting program open to so many people. But just take us through your 5 top tips. What are your crucial things that you think are going to make all the difference to someone being in the business, but then moving up really all the way to the top?
Okay, so number 1 is to just say yes, which is obviously the first step. It might sound really silly, but there's never going to be a right time. You might think I'll do it at the end of the year, or I'll start it in January, or I'll do it in March, I'll do it after my birthday. Like, when you feel scared is the most important time to jump. So feel the fear and do it anyway, and it's when you're going to get the most reward. So firstly, just say yes. Number 2 for me would definitely be work on yourself. Spend more time bettering yourself and focusing on yourself, and investing in yourself than you do on anything else. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. Sorry, excuse me, it's my son. He's a bit excited this evening, shall we say. Yeah, but spend more time working on yourself than you do on anything else. You are your best project that you will ever work on. When I started this business for a long time, I didn't really see the growth that I wanted to, and I know now that that was because I wasn't focusing on myself and I wasn't doing the self-development that I needed to. So you will see the most amazing results when you start doing some self-development. And if you are in the business currently and you're not doing self-development, because I know there's so many people, you hear this every week. You hear every week someone says to you, go and do some self-development. Please look in the mirror tonight and say, am I doing any self-development? Because if you're not, and you're not seeing the results you want in your business, that is why, I promise.
Sara, what type of self-development are you talking about? Give us.
So, when I first started doing some self-development properly, I started with a book called The Miracle Morning. I would recommend it massively for anyone who is wanting to start a self-development journey and you're not sure of where to start. Please, right now, go straight onto anywhere and order that book, get it and read it. It's a really quick read, and it gives you, I think it's 6 steps how to start your day every day. I'm a firm believer in that. I like to wake up at 5 a.m. and do an hour of self-development before I look at my phone, before I open my emails, anything like that. I spend the first hour of the day working on me and getting myself into a positive mindset for the rest of the day. And I think those 6 steps are look, you can actually see, ignore the rest, but I do actually have it on my list of things to do every day. So I do practice what I preach. It's visualizing, meditating, journaling, reading, and yeah, a couple of other little bits. But that's how I start my day every single day. So if you want to start your self-development journey, just go and get the Miracle Morning book. It absolutely will change your life, I promise you, in more ways than one. Number 3 is to listen and be teachable. Who is the author of The Miracle Morning? Can anyone else answer that? that will really annoy me. No idea, sorry.
People can look it up online. That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so tell us, listen, be teachable. What do you mean by that?
So I think we all talk too much, including me. But seriously, when you find someone, like I said, I've never really had an upline in this business. So when you find someone who is willing to offer you their help or offer you their advice or give you their top tips, or they're offering to mentor you in any way, sit down, your mouth and take it all in. That is absolutely like gold dust. And I think so many people don't take the advice of people who are getting the results that they want. If someone sat with me, for instance, and said to me, Sara, you need to do this, this and this every day, and they were seeing results that I wanted to see, I would do that. And it's beyond me sometimes when people don't. If someone's giving you that, their golden nuggets and says, right, try this every single day and you're going to see incredible results, go away and do that and thank them for spending the time to share their top tips with you. So yeah, just listen more, speak less, and follow the guidance of people who are willing to offer you help.
But let's say that people don't know people like that, and people say, well, I don't really know anyone like that. So what?
Go online. That's what I do every single day. Sorry to interrupt you, Jane, but world of information online.
Go online.
Yeah, there's a world of mentors online. I'll give you my top people. When I first started, Tony Robbins was one of the people that I started watching a lot when I first started. His book called Awaken the Giant Within is absolutely incredible. Then obviously we have got Jim Rohn, who was recommended by the incredible Alex Webb, and he does it's audio called How to Build Your Network Marketing Business. That is absolutely incredible as well. But you'll find so many different people online. So I think it's really no excuse to say, I don't have anyone, I don't have a mentor, I don't have anyone that I can go to, because, even reading books or getting yourself online or on YouTube, it is out there. It doesn't have to be a physical person right in front of you. I was on a call last night and someone recommended this book. It's arrived today. Do you know what I mean? I practice what I preach. If someone says to me, I read this book, it absolutely helped me massively, I'm like, I need that book. This person, the author of this book, will be my mentor for the next 2 weeks. And whatever their guidance and instructions they give me, I will put them into practice, because I've had someone say to me, this really worked well for me. So by listen and be teachable, it doesn't necessarily mean someone that's physically standing in front of you. It could be an audio book, and what is it? A podcast. I actually never listened to a podcast. A podcast, an audio book, a motivational speech, a real book, whatever it is. There's so much stuff out there. If you just, like James said, be a self-starter, go and find it. It is out there. If you want to see results in your business, you have to be the person that is up there looking for these things. Number 4 is calls, events and Zooms. If you don't go, you won't grow. So all these little things are things that I think, if someone comes to me and says, look, I'm not really getting the results that I want to, firstly, I can say to them, are you doing your self-development? Because that's absolutely crucial. And secondly, the next best thing to that, or they're both, crucial, but is to say, are you getting on the Zoom calls? So we have training calls available to us morning, noon and night. No one's expected to get on all of them, obviously, but they are there for you if you need them. And these training calls will teach you, how to use the products, how to market the products, how to recruit, how to build your team, how to build your confidence, how to structure your team, how to read your compensation plan, how to read the reports. It's all out there. And it's free training. So if you're wondering why you're not seeing the results that you want, or you're starting the business and you think, how can I get off to the best possible start, make sure you say to your mentor or reach out to someone and say, can you send me over the most up-to-date Zoom schedule that you've got? I'm hungry, I want to get on every single call. And I promise you, your upline will absolutely love that. No question is a small question. I love it when people are going to me, what can I do, how can I do this, where can I find this, where can I find that, where can I get that call? I'm like, oh, she's amazing. So don't ever feel like you're annoying someone, because we love that, I promise. And then number 5, not last but not least, and it might just be a bit like, well, duh, but not really. Be consistent and work hard. Nothing, you know, in life that's worth having comes easy. There's no point in someone sitting in front of you saying this is going to be the easiest journey of your life. But at the same time, you know, when you start this business, you need to have it in your mind that you're going to be putting at least 5 years into this business. You wouldn't start your own shop and think, oh, do you know what, I've done it, I've had this shop for 2 months and that's it, I've had enough, I'm not getting the results that I want. It's a business and you have to treat it like a business. You don't have to do loads. I'm not saying that you're going to need to work 10 hours a day. I firmly believe that when you first get started, all you need to do is to put in an hour or 2 every single day consistently to build your business. You know, you can do 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the evening. And I always say to my newest team members, you know, what do you want from this business? Say, you know, obviously there's loads of other goals, but if you look at financial goals, you know, what would you like to be earning in 6 months or 12 months that would make a significant improvement to your life and your family's life? And just say, for instance, just to use an example, someone might say, you know, if I could earn £500 a month, you know, within 6 to 12 months, that would make such a huge impact on our lives. And I say, right, that's absolutely amazing. Can you commit to me an hour or 2 every day? And I don't think that's a lot to ask for from someone if they want to be seeing those income levels. It has to be a give and take relationship. So definitely just put that consistency in, set your working hours aside. You saw briefly from my DMO, I do that a lot of the time. But, you know, whether you're starting a business today or whether you've been in this business for, you know, 3 years, go away, write down, you know what, this hour or this 2 hours every single day, that's the time that I'm going to be building my Juice Plus business. Tell your partner, tell your kids or whatever it is, and sit down in that time and literally focus on building your business, and you will see amazing results.
Amazing, wonderful, Sara. And just finally to wrap up, tell us about your vision for the future.
Wow. Well, I'll be really quick. Obviously, we're slightly overdue, but it's been an amazing year for the Juice Plus company and for a lot of partners with the Juice Plus company, which is absolutely incredible because obviously there's been such economic downturn this year. The fact that we've seen such significant growth is absolutely incredible, and we're so fortunate for that. But what's even more exciting is that we're heading into our busiest time of the year. 3 out of 5 people make New Year's resolutions to improve their health. I'm not saying that's a great thing. It should be your resolution all year round. But this is one of our busiest times of the year. And then as we head into the summer, so I'm so excited about that. Please make sure you're putting in the work now so you can build for a really successful new year. And we've just had a really incredible momentum throughout the team for the past few months. We've got some real strong leaders coming through. And one of my goals that I always speak to Cherry about, who's my business development manager within the company, is that I want to build 10 senior sales coordinators in my team. That's my goal. It's my mission. I've been working on it for a long time. And I'm building up, I want to build some really strong leaders. I want to build some really strong leaders in my team, and I want to help them achieve that. And I think once they get to that level as well, they're ready to really fly the nest almost, and go and just duplicate the system down. So that's really what I'm aiming for. And for me, that would be such an achievement to know that I've helped 10 people earn that huge bonus, but also earn a really significant monthly income from an online business as well. Personal goals, obviously I want to hit some major promotions in the next few months. I'm currently on day, I think, 26 of a 6-month challenge. You know, so I want to get through my next promotions. I want to buy a huge house. Don't want much. No, but obviously, as I said, my son's got autism. He's going to live with us for the rest of his life. So that's going to make me feel emotional, as I said. But we've had, you know, we're going to need a lot of space. We're going to need a lot of outside space that Harry does. And the thought of being a homeowner and those possibilities before Juice Plus would never have even been a possibility for me. So the fact that that's even given me that chance, I am just forever grateful. This business has totally changed my life. And as I said in tip 1, just say yes. You won't regret it, I promise you.
Wonderful, Sara. You are incredible. And I mean, you're 1 in a million, you're a self-starter, but what you've told us this evening is just pure gold, absolute gold. And as you say, it's all available for everyone. So it's not as if we're just starting it for the first time. There's lots of people who are already out there doing it, making it happen. So it's hugely exciting, and you are such a wonderful example of everything that is possible for everyone. So thank you everyone very, very much for joining us tonight. Would you like to say a few final words, Sara?
Just thank you all very, very much. As I said, we've had a really important meeting for Harry today. It's called an annual review. We do it once a year. It's extremely stressful. I've been working towards it all week, but it's made me so grateful, even more so for this business, to be able to be a mum, be a full-time carer for Harry, still earn a full-time wage, build this incredible business. If you don't say yes to this business, you are absolutely crazy. I'm sorry if that sounds a bit pushy, but you are absolutely mental. This is the best decision I've ever made. So just say yes and message whoever invited you onto the call. And thank you very much to all of our amazing speakers tonight, and for James for organising.
Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.